My friend who comes very often to have me wrap stones for her dropped off this really pretty stone. Look at this. I think it's some kind of jasper. Looks almost magical. Looks like a dinosaur egg, except it's not shaped round, but it looks like it could be from another planet. Anyway, I don't have any of the gauges or colors I need. I really was thinking antique copper would look the best with this, but I only have this one piece of antique copper left in 20 gauge. I really wanted 22, but 20 gauge, and it's only 16 inches long. So I don't know if I can do this justice. Fortunately, the stone is so pretty, I don't want to cover up most of it. So a very minimal wrap might be the way. So what I'm going to do is just start with bringing the two ends together. Look how tiny this piece of wire is. That's it. Let's see if we can do this. So bring the two ends together and we'll make a loop in the middle. That'll be our top loop that will connect to the bail. All right, we still have it basically in the middle. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, let's not even make that top loop very big. All right, I think that's going to be good. And we're going to have the two arms come around the front. And let's just hold it at the place at the top. Let's have these two arms come around. And actually, not really the front, a little bit of the edge. Twist it. Okay. And then come down right here. Press it tight, press it flat. And again, twist, twist, have them come around this back part here. We got a few twists in there. Press it flat against the stone again. And I think that's going to be enough to grab it. Fortunately, the diamond shape of it allows you to grab in various places where the wire won't slide off because of the thickness and the thinness. So I think this is good. We can come around here, come up to the top, wrap around the top loop once to anchor that. Wrap around the top loop with that part to anchor it. Now see, it's already really tight. So not only is our wrap finished, but we have two giant arms, so he can be a party stone. Woo, party, party it up. Woo, party, party it up. We need some really good disco music for the partying it up. But even better than that, I think we can come around here, put these arms together like over this way. Let me escort you over this way. Guests, please enter to this side of the room. Everybody, please make your way to this side of the room. So bring these two together, these two strands. And look, it's so pretty, it's so perfect. But we can still do a little bit more decoration. So we have these two strands. I'm going to come around, fold them over, not covering up too much of the beauty. Just do one little loop. Just one little loop like that. See? Not too much. It's just right. And then we'll just come around here like this. And we could bring them together and do a little loop-de-loop, but I don't even know if we have to make sure we have enough space because I want to come back up the front and finish scarfing it. So let's first try that and see if we could do it. Make a little loop-de-loop. Have them separate a little bit. Just a little bit, like that. Can they still make it back up to the top to scarf? Yeah, I think so. But I think it would be better if we separate the loop-de-loop like that. Then they're actually hugging the stone again in another way. It actually makes the wrap tighter. And we'll twist it again and back. Now we're just enough to scarf it. Look at that. Just enough. Ultimate efficiency with a tiny piece of wire. So we're going to come up like this. That loop got moved a little bit more from the center. Let's push it back into the straight up. Okay, and come across. Give that little face a scarf. Just wrap it around one more time. Just enough. Look at that. Look how close we got. I'm going to use these really good cutters somebody gave me as a gift. One of the people maybe watching this video. She came in, she was so nice. She gave a bunch of gifts. Watch how good these cutters cut. They're just like, pop. Still be careful not to face the wire towards you. Those little bits will shoot right into your eye, and then you'll be in the emergency room. Where'd my pliers go? I literally haven't touched my pliers the entire time. Here they are. Look at that. Okay, and all I need my pliers for is to get these two little ends, just fold them in that little bowl created by the scarf. We're just gonna pinch them right in there. It's the most satisfying thing when you get good at just pinching those little sharp ends in and you're like, I'm done. And look at that. Simplicity, color balance, beauty, and strength. I'm pulling on this really hard. It's not budging. It's secured from multiple areas, and that's what you really want in a wrap. You want to create a cage that will hold the stone so tight and grab it from different places so that when it gets pulled on, it'll actually tighten around the stone instead of slipping off the stone. So, that takes a little bit of ingenuity at, learning how the wire works and how the stone works, but it's really not hard. I mean, like, this is a spanking easy beginner wrap, really. Even if I didn't put that little extra ditty there, it would be a very secure wrap, and it's very easy. I just made the loop, I wrapped around the top part, twisted it a few times, and then wrapped around the bottom part, twisted a few times, came up to the top. And the fact that there were key areas where the wire's grabbing it is what makes it a strong wrap. But anyway, I think I got a little bit lucky because I really was only 50% sure I could not pull this off with one 16-inch piece of 20 gauge. Anyway, let's give it some cool jump rings. You can always turn this a quarter turn and just put your cord or chain right through, but I like to give it jump rings at the top. It adds like a little extra dimension, and it kind of mirrors the scarfing. So luckily I actually have some antique copper jump rings. They're really hard to find this particular color and size for some reason. I try to order them online, and they're always too flimsy, so I just get these at the art store to make sure they're the right kind. But 3 of them I think is like a good balance to go with, the wraps down there. This might even be too big. I might want to go with smaller ones. Let me see. This is my wheel of jump rings, copper and antique copper. I have these littler ones. They might be too little. Let's see. What do you guys think? Well, when in doubt, try both and see how you like it.